call it you could do almost the same thing as this.
Hi Alex, it's good to see you.
All that in the background.
Ah, I told you. I was so excited for her. Oh, she looks just like you. I remember.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. What's your name? Yeah. Mark. My name's David.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Mark. I'm David.
How's it going?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Good. You were trying to get cool. You like it? Yeah, you like it.
Sweet.
I went to the Riverside Art Walk.
Oh, hi, Santi. How you doing?
I bet you got insulted by yours.
Sweet.
You got insulted by yours, didn't you?
Any other guesses? Or do we all agree that it's a bicycle?
Can everyone see there?
I know.
What do you think?
They think something. A helmet.
Helmet?
Oh, that's what this is, yeah.
Yeah. You put them all together, what is that?
I think it's a bicycle.
Is that what I'm saying?
Anybody think it's not a bicycle? And anybody object?
I have no idea. I honestly have no clue.
Well, let me know. You want me to check?
Alright, that's the final answer. We're gonna check.
Alright, we're gonna check.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for going.
So today is February 17th, 2026, 11:15. The Speed Champions light kit should be coming in. It says it's out for delivery, hopefully soon. So, what's new with me? Besides, well, I'm gonna get the light kit, which, from looking at the instructions, involves a lot of deconstruction. So that's going to be fun. I'll show you a clip afterwards of how it goes together. The first segment will be mostly from event in Cannes. The next one from this point will be the aftermath of after I put the light kit. Let's find out if the light kit will work with this modification. I think it will, but I don't know. We will see. Also, I went down a rabbit hole of history. I asked myself, okay, so was Trump the only one that had people self-deport? No, he wasn't. He wasn't the only one that had people self-deport. It's crazy to think, but apparently the earliest president to have people self-deport was, and I kid you not, Herbert Hoover. And I asked, I had to look it up. So I had to ask myself, okay, so give me a moment. I can't do this with one hand. Did Hoover have a policy with self-deportation? Because I gotta double check to make sure that I was right about this. Because I could not believe this. So he had not a formal policy, but he had a policy in the 1930s to have several thousand Mexican illegal immigrants just leave if they wanted to. So technically, it's not a full-on policy, but it was still something that he allowed. Now, Bush also had that kind of thing. Bush, Clinton, and Obama, but they never. And when I looked up Clinton, there was a whole thing I didn't remember. There's this thing called IRA, which I don't remember it at all. And I lived in the 1990s. See, this whole thing. This one thing. I did not remember. But then again, let's be honest, I was 8 years old. Yeah, I was 8 years old at the time, so I was probably more afraid of the dark than illegal migrants, let's be honest. So, this whole argument that, oh, Trump was the first to have people self-deport. No, it's actually, he was the only one that publicly announced it. So, that argument's debunked. I can't believe I almost fell for that. And now I also found out from a YouTube video that in addition to homeless fraud, we might have a voter fraud. So that's gonna be fun to think about. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna. No, this is the only time I'll ever talk about politics ever again. I have. Last thing I will say though is I'm now voting Republican. If you vote Democrat, that's fine. I don't care. But I'm just gonna say this. I feel like if this is true that there's a homeless fraud and a voter fraud, it's not going to matter one way or the other, because let's be real here, we're all effed. Anyway, next segment will be on this, and hopefully something lighthearted. Okay, so let's see. Took me God knows how long, but so far, if you want my opinion, this looks cool. However, yeah, no, this is cool. It's not user friendly though, that's for sure. Although I have to admit, side note, I've never used my bricks, and I've never used any of the light kits. So, bear in mind, I'm an autistic Filipino man who's never done light kits. Although I have to admit, looks cool. Huh. Still works. I mean, after an hour or two of cussing and hitting my head, it works. Just, I don't think I can bring it outside unless can I use a power battery? I'll find out, but at the moment so far it looks good. I might try a portable battery and try to take pictures outside. So if you have a portable battery, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'll find out and tell you next video, or next day at least. Anyway, today is February 18th, 2026. Let's see. My dad's 75th birthday. So, my dad's been now 75. I'm 37. Well, 38 soon. In a few months, actually. 10 months I'll be 38. Hold on. Why won't you stay? So, 30 some years. I can't believe it's been 30 some years. I went from a flip phone in the early 2000s to this. Went from a flip phone my teenage years. Well, yeah, no. Flip phone in my early teens to an iPhone, which, by the way, I still have my last iPhone. I'm not going to use it as much, but and the unfortunate part is I have to buy another headphone type thing, so that's fun. I remember when, I think, hold on, let me double check. I remember which iPhone, which iPhone, hold on, which iPhone changed to USB. So apparently, let's see, I remember, I don't know which iPhone, but I think iPhone 4 had, I think iPhone 4 or iPhone 3. Which one had the headphone? Because I remember one of those had the earlier ones had it wasn't the iPhone 3, iPhone 2. iPhone 2 maybe had the headphone. Wired. iPhone 2 headphones. I don't know. Either way, but I remember one of the iPhones had 2 ports at one point, but I don't remember which one. Now it's just one port. I think it was, yeah, one of the earlier iPhones had a headphone port, and you could charge, but I don't remember which one it is. I'll figure it out later. But right now, so since I have enough light, here's the two different versions of Doc Brown I have. So this one has the upgraded FireStarToys her printed parts, and that's not going to work out, and the remote control, so that's going to be cool. Let's see what else is new. I might just stop this vlog at today, because I think it's getting too long. Or I might go up to Friday, who knows. Man, I talk way too much than I thought I would. Okay, so what else is new? Oh, yeah, no, that's about it. So there's the battery I'm going to use for this, and there's the phone. I have headphones. Anyway, so today is February 19th, 2026. Let's see. Is it February 19th, 2026? So far, I haven't had any work this week. Most of the trucks were small trucks to begin with. I did, however, go to the Lego store. There was a lot of damaged boxes, but I didn't decide to buy any of them. I did buy a taxi, which looks cool, and some parts. Hold on. And some parts. I have to say, I'm excited about this piece. It's going to be useful. Also, so, a lot of these new is it's not new color, but it's I got a lot of them, so that's good. Today I'm going to sort these out, and I'm also going to finish cleaning underneath my brick-filled corner, which I'm tempted. I know I said how annoying my bricks kit was to put together, but I feel like it's because it's a small individual set. But if I add them to like one of those buildings, it should be cool, right? If I add one, I'm thinking the boutique hotel. If I add some lights to that, that'd be cool. But I don't know if it will work with the current layout, because I think it's only works if it's the official, not the modded set. So we'll see. In the meantime, actually, you know what? I might actually get the light kit for the museum and or the Tudor corner. I'll see how much those are, and then tomorrow I will go to Bricks and Minifigs, Ontario, because the Corona one, unfortunately, RIP, the Corona store, was closer to me, but it is what it is. Anywho, I'm going to sort these out And I'll see you in the next segment.
I know it's hard to pack up and move, so you know. Yeah. It's okay if you just want to leave it here.
You can display it here.
I like the
Wally World.
the Wally World in the car.
A lot of people don't realize what that is. from
Oh,
the-
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
100%. The moose is.
Okay, so I managed to get a lot more parts. For the DeLorean. Oh, the JCPenney. So I'm gonna build something for this. Didn't have much footage from the AFOL night, so but I did get parts, so and I think this is turning out well. So just need to finish this part and I should be good to go for this. I just need the JCPenney logo. Or I could just put Burlington. And hopefully make a shed for this part. So it should be the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.